trick when I was a kid. You mentioned this. There's a thing you can do with a 9-volt battery where if you want to see if it works, what you do, and you stick your tongue out and you quickly touch it to your tongue. Now, you'll feel a little bit of a tingle. Now, what I need is a volunteer. Okay, young man, come on. We're going to do this together. Just so you know, the battery's clean. It's coming fresh out of the package. So it's a good battery, brand new. What we're going to do, on the count of 3, we're going to stick our tongue out, and we're just going to touch the battery to our tongue, okay? 1, 2, 3. You feel it? Describe what you feel.
It shocked my tongue.
It shocked your tongue. Wow. You know what? Thank you. Actually, what this does, I got to thinking, it's like I look at a battery and I shake it, I don't hear anything, I smell it, I don't smell anything, but scientists like to use your senses. So I got to thinking, well, I have a sense of taste, so I wonder what electricity tastes like. And so I didn't. And I got to find out what 9 volts tasted like. It tastes a little funny. It kind of makes my tongue tingle. But now one of the things you'll find out in Professor Arby's lab, I like to supersize my experiments. Now, a 9-volt battery is interesting. And I know what it felt like. But I got to thinking, what makes my car start every morning? Yes? Electricity. Where does the electricity come from? Because I don't plug it into the wall. Well, the engine makes it go. What causes the engine to start? A battery. Very good. Now, cars have real batteries. That's what I call a battery. Now, first of all, we're going to have to make our public service announcement. Somebody read that to me. Yes, young man. Do not try this at home. Now, I am a scientist. I have studied this. I understand what's going on, and I have to do certain things in just the right order, or something very bad could happen. Now, I happen to like my tongue, and I'm kind of attached to it, and I like it being where it's at, and I don't want anything bad to happen, so you have to promise me. Now, just so you remember that, and so you know that this is a good battery. Okay, there's no sound, it's just the light. What we're going to do, we are going to try to find out what electricity tastes like again. Now this is a 9-volt battery. This is a 12-volt battery. So I thought to myself, well, I know what 9 volts tastes like. I wonder what 12 volts tastes like. Now, 12 is just a little bit bigger number than 9, so it can't be a whole lot different, right? Yeah. Well, let me get a couple things out. Bear with me. Anybody know what these are? Yes. Jumper cables. This is what you use to start your car if your battery's dead in your car. Now we're going to put red on positive. We're going to take the black on negative. Now, just to prove that this is a real battery. Okay. Now, what we're going to do. Do it again. Cables here. I'm going to connect the black wire to black Little table. And I'm going to take the red wire and connect it to the red jumper cable. Okay. So if I've done this correctly, what should happen here? If I touch these together, no, that's enough times. Now, what I'm going to do, watch very carefully because I'm only going to do it once. Now, I never used to have white hair until I started doing this experiment. But if you watch carefully, and hopefully I don't blow the end off my tongue. Now, when I first started trying to do this experiment, I was very nervous, and I'm still kind of nervous. But what we're going to try, we have to. What we do in our science class is we learn about what's supposed to happen, and I read the books and I kind of studied this, and I said, you know, if it works with 9 volts, it should work with 12 volts. But so what I did is I took one thing and I put it on my tongue. And then when I put it on the other side, nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? Because I will tell you something did happen because I felt a real tingle in my tongue. But no, I didn't get hurt because I know the science behind this and I understand why 12 volts won't hurt me. Now, if it was a much higher voltage, it probably would cause a lot of pain and suffering, but send me to the hospital. But so why did I do this? Well, let me explain to you where I'm headed. See if I can make this make sense. Now, I got to thinking, God is kind of like a battery. God is like electricity. That if you have a battery, and I happen to have one here, this is also a 9-volt battery. But if I take this 9-volt battery and I put it on my tongue, I can leave it there all day. Because this battery is dead. It's useless. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make my tongue tingle. I can't taste any electricity in it. I know that it's empty. So, batteries are no good. Batteries are kind of like us, that we're no good if we don't have anything inside of us. But God is sort of like electricity. And God can come into our lives, and it can give us power. Now, there's a verse in the Bible. Some of you may have heard this verse. Acts 1:8. Can anyone possibly recite that verse? I heard that your church does a quizzing program, and I heard that last year all the quizzers had to memorize this verse. 2 years ago? Okay. Does anybody remember Acts 1:8? But you, young lady, think you know it? Okay. But you will receive, what does the Bible say we will receive?
Honor.
Starts with a P. Power! You will receive power! When will we receive power? You will receive power, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, and in Judea, and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. This was a promise that Jesus made, or that God made, that He would give the people left behind after Jesus went back up into heaven. He would give them power. What would He give them power to do? Be my blank. Be my what? My witnesses. What's a witness? Anybody know what a witness is? A witness is when you tell somebody else about Jesus. When you invite somebody to come on to Wednesday night